Breaking news for millions of Americans relying on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. 2026 is shaping up to bring some of the biggest payment increases in years. The government just confirmed a brand new cost of living adjustment, or COLA, that could boost your monthly checks significantly. If you're wondering what this means for your budget, your family, or your future, you're in the right place. This isn't just a minor tweak. This adjustment is designed to keep up with rising inflation and help you manage the soaring costs of everyday life, from groceries to housing and healthcare. Whether you're retired, disabled, or a veteran, this COLA update could translate into hundreds of extra dollars in your pocket every month. But who exactly qualifies? How much more can you expect? And when will the new payments hit your account? We're breaking down the official numbers, the eligibility rules, and everything you need to know to plan ahead for 2026. Don't miss out on this critical update. It could change your financial outlook in ways you never expected. Hit that like button right now if you want to stay informed with real, authentic news about your benefits. And stick around as we dive deep into how these Social Security changes will impact you and your family starting next year. Now that you've heard about this major COLA update for 2026, let's take a closer look at what it really means. The Social Security Administration, or SSA, recently announced a cost of living adjustment that is set to be one of the highest in recent history. This adjustment is tied directly to the Consumer Price Index, which measures inflation based on the average increase in prices Americans face every day. And as we've all felt in our wallets recently, inflation has been rising steadily, especially for essentials like food, housing, and medical care. The COLA is designed to ensure that the benefits you receive keep pace with those rising costs. Without it, your monthly Social Security or disability check would lose buying power each year, making it harder to cover the bills. So, the COLA acts like a financial lifeline, helping you maintain your standard of living despite inflation's impact. For 2026, the official COLA increase is set at approximately 3.2%. That might sound like a small number at first glance, but when you apply it to your monthly benefit, it can add up to a significant boost. For example, if you currently receive $1,500 per month in Social Security benefits, a 3.2% increase means an extra $48 every month, or nearly $600 more over the year. And it's not just retirees who benefit from this increase. Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, and Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, payments will also see this boost. This is crucial because many Americans depend on these benefits to cover basic living expenses. For veterans receiving benefits through the VA, there's good news too. Many VA payments are adjusted to match or come close to these Social Security COLA increases, which means veterans could see bigger checks as well. Now, one important thing to understand is that while the COLA increase applies broadly to Social Security and related programs, the exact amount you get depends on the type of benefit and your current payment level. So, it's essential to check your specific situation as the new rates roll out early next year. The timing is another key detail. The SSA usually begins applying COLA increases to benefits starting in January. That means starting with your January payment, you should see the new, higher amount reflected automatically. You don't need to do anything to receive this increase. It's built right into the system. But here's where things get interesting. The government uses a detailed formula to calculate these COLA percentages based on changes in the Consumer Price Index from the third quarter of the previous year compared to the third quarter of the current year. This means that the COLA isn't set arbitrarily. It's directly tied to real economic data. And with inflation still a concern, experts believe we could see continued adjustments in the coming years. Now, what about the impact of this increase on your taxes and financial planning? It's a question many beneficiaries ask, and it's important to understand. Social Security benefits themselves can be taxable, depending on your total income. So a higher benefit payment could push you into a higher tax bracket or increase the taxable portion of your benefits. It's wise to consult with a tax advisor to see how this might affect you personally. At the same time, the extra money can help cover growing expenses, especially medical costs, which have been rising faster than inflation overall. Prescription drugs, doctor visits, and health insurance premiums can put a big dent in your budget, so any additional income is welcome. Let's not forget the impact on SSI recipients. SSI provides financial support to people who are aged, blind, or disabled and have limited income and resources. For many, SSI payments are a critical source of income, helping cover rent, utilities, and food. The COLA increase means these individuals will see a rise in their monthly support, which can improve their quality of life significantly. Veterans also stand to benefit. While the VA has its own schedule for benefit increases, it often aligns closely with Social Security COLAs. This means that if you're a veteran receiving disability compensation, pension, or other benefits, you could see higher payments in 2026. Given that many veterans face unique financial and health challenges, these increases can be vital. One concern some people have is whether the COLA increase will be enough to keep up with inflation, especially considering how sharply prices have risen on things like energy and food. While 3.2% is a solid increase, some economists argue it still might not fully cover the real cost increases families are facing. This is why staying informed about potential policy changes or supplemental programs is important. It's also worth noting that the COLA only applies to federal benefits, not all state programs or private pensions. So, if you receive additional income from these sources, you should check with your plan administrators to see if similar increases are planned. Now, for those wondering how to prepare for these changes, the first step is to review your current benefits statement. You can access your Social Security statement online through the SSA's website. This document gives you a detailed look at your benefits and can help you estimate your new payments with the COLA applied. Next, consider your budget. While the increase will provide more money, it's essential to plan how to use that extra income wisely. Paying down high-interest debt, saving for emergencies, or investing in healthcare needs are all smart options. For families supporting loved ones on Social Security or disability benefits, this is also a time to update your household financial plans. An increase in income might open new opportunities for care, housing, or even educational expenses. As the new year approaches, expect more communication from the Social Security Administration and the Department of Veterans Affairs. Official letters and statements will explain your new benefit amounts and any changes to your tax obligations. Be cautious about misinformation. Unfortunately, during times of major benefit changes, scams tend to increase. Remember, official agencies will never ask for your Social Security number or bank details through unsolicited calls or emails. Always verify information through trusted government websites. To sum up, the 2026 COLA adjustment is a significant development with the potential to improve the financial stability of millions of Americans relying on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. While it may not solve all financial challenges, it's a crucial step to help keep pace with the rising cost of living. If you're receiving these benefits, mark your calendar for early next year and watch for your updated payment amounts. Stay proactive by reviewing your benefit statement and planning ahead. And for those who haven't applied but believe they might qualify for SSI or SSDI, now is a good time to learn about eligibility and consider applying. Thanks for sticking with me through this detailed breakdown. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss future updates on Social Security, VA benefits, and other important financial news. Remember, staying informed is your best tool for financial security. I'll be here with you every step of the way, bringing you clear, authentic, and timely updates. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.